everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center position. And for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. 6 to shoot. Back to Nembhard. Over Dort. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Dort outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Nembhard.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
He's off on the first. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Pass to Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. Williams, that's good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Turner. Not a lot of room. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Dort. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton. And Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Dort. Here's Williams. Oh, nice D from Nesmith.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Fast break, here we go. Here's Williams. Siakam pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Down low. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
To the paint. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Williams has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Nembhard. And Indiana misses again. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last. Wallace, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Matherin's checked in for Indiana. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. For Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren, and it's Caruso in for Dort. 1:35 left in the first quarter. McConnell finds Siakam. Over Williams. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Wallace outside. From deep three-point range. Indiana with a rebound. Pass to Shepard. Now here's McConnell, hounded by Wiggins. Siakam with it. 44 seconds left in the first. Back to McConnell. From deep three-point land. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Substitution on the court.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's marked by McConnell. The kick out to Wiggins. The three-pointer off the mark. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up 2 after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 2. Wallace misses. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Halliburton. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. And here's Toppin from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Toppin's got himself on the board with a 3 there. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Halliburton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do. And right at the top, is guard that guy.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. The Thunder with another miss.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Pass to Mathurin. Launches a three. Another three for Indiana.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in the quarter. Nembhard outside. Here's Turner. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And that bump not throwing Turner off. Great concentration by the big man.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Mathurin against Caruso. Outside, Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Pacers leading by 3. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Turner against Hartenstein. Outside Mathurin. Toppin, a screen on Caruso. Here's Mathurin. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the inside. Caruso outside. Williams from long range. Drops in the 3. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Caruso, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Indiana has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Turner, a screen on Dort to the middle. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea with a step. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
What a performance for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Williams passes to Holmgren. For the lead, back to Williams. Shoots over Nesmith, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Holmgren. Williams has got his second basket.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Over Siakam. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Goes back up. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Outside Nesmith. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Aaron Nesmith picks one up, and something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Knocks it loose. To win the run. That one drops for him.
Tyrese feels like kind of an old school player. He's got some flavor to his game and loved the mid-range that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From behind the arc. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Turner. Holmgren with the block. Inside. In transition, here come the Pacers. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. A minute 31 left in the third. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Toward outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 5 to shoot. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Halliburton with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Halliburton's shot is good.
Now, Halliburton processes so many things out there. He plays one step ahead of the rest.
Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. And Williams drops them both. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Toppin passes to McConnell. Three-pointer, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Caruso against McConnell. Pass to Williams. Wiggins with a screen on Matherin to the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's Wallace on the money from 12 feet away.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Pacers trail by 10. McConnell passes to Matherin. Down low. Here's Toppin. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
They also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And And that's produced some easy scores.
That's good from Toppin. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Jang. Wallace, left side. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Can't connect from short range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The open shot, Halliburton. Jang pulls it in.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Pacers trail by 7. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Gathering passes to Toppin. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. Hits the trifecta.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
Thunder leading by 4. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Nesmith on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Nembhard. Puts up a deep 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Halliburton. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Dort on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Halliburton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5.
2 shots.
Both free throws good for Halliburton.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. They pretty much bank on these.
Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer. The shot misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now Turner. 3-pointer. Halliburton. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Pacers trail by 4. Outside Nesmith. Halliburton outside. The 3. The Thunder pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Williams. And so they foul intentionally.
Tyrese Halliburton. First personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left in the final quarter. Taking it inside, SGA.
Say it with me now, SGA. Get it done.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Hartenstein. The Pacers again can't hit. And an intentional foul right there.
That was Turner. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, one of the most unique players that we've seen, Holmgren, part of this new crop of 7-footers with skill, combines rare length and a great ability. And when you add his feel for the game, it could make him special.
And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton for 3. Cash! And now they trail by just 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And the Pacers call time here. 12 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Seconds left in the fourth. Turner passes to Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for your Thunder.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.